Hello, my YouTube family. This is the OG Crypto New Jack coming at you with some juicy news today. But before I begin, let me say I'm not a financial advisor. Anything you see or hear in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It should not be considered as financial advice. Remember to do your own research and consult with a qualified professional before making investment decisions. Well, folks, today's going to be a pretty big day. Today's the day that the Hinman emails come out. And if they do come out after the recording of this video, I will most likely make another video in regards to that. But for today's video, let's begin with the crypto market cap. It is at 1.09 trillion, is up 0.1%. Bitcoin is coming in at number one at 25,807. Ethereum is coming in at number two at 1,732. And our beloved XRP is coming in at number six at 51 cents. Taking a look at crypto bubbles, it looks like Casper is the top gainer. That is plus 7.7. And looks like Pulse Chain is the biggest loser at 4.4 to the negative side. We got the Fear and Greed Index coming in fear at number 45. And shout out to Bill Morgan. He put this thing out. Great news. An Australian dollar stablecoin is on the XRPL. So this is very good news. I'm not going to play the video just in case there's a copyright there, but if you want to check it out, you can go to Bill Morgan and see it for yourself. Okay, moving on. Cointelegraph puts this thing out. Just in, eTORO restrict U.S. customers from purchasing Algo, Mana, Dash, and Matic due to SEC regulations. So the SEC onslaught continues. Okay, Wellchart says the SEC chairman Gary Gensler makes the U.S. government look corrupt according to public opinion. And of course, that is, it goes without saying with all the nonsense going on. Cointelegraph also has this. It's the third time this year that an old video of Gary Gensler has resurfaced, showing him arguably softer take on cryptocurrencies, albeit years before he became the chair of the SEC. And this is the video in question. 12 seconds, let me play it.
Over 70% of the crypto market is Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Why did I name those four? They're not securities.
So he had no problem saying what was and was not a security. When we became the chair, all of a sudden he can't. Okay, moving on. But this is what he does call a security, his twin brother. Now, this is on the lighter side I wanted to make. I just found this hysterical. Shout out to Bill Ron Wonka for putting this thing out. He writes, breaking, Gary Gensler is suing his twin brother because he too is a security. I just thought that was hysterical. And also on another lighter note, shout out to Sherpa Dad. He puts this thing out with the judge, Annalisa Torres, before the Ripple case and after the Ripple case. Again, very, very funny. Shout out to them. Ashley Prosper puts this thing out. Through Medico, Ripple is also linked to Archax, the UK's first digital securities exchange, brokerage and custodian licensed by the Financial Conduct Authority. That acquisition really did a lot to expand Ripple's connections and value. So that was a huge acquisition, and I'm glad to see that Ripple just keeps on growing and expanding and making the right decisions with their business. Here is the Chief Legal Officer, Paul Grohl of Coinbase. He writes out, hearing on a motion to seize Binance assets in DTC, release of Hinman docs and SDNY. Number three, SEC response to order on Coinbase petition in the Third Circuit. Not every federal court day is eventful in crypto, but tomorrow is. May God bless the U.S. courts. I 100% agree. This is just a reminder that Hinman email, they come out today. And then tomorrow, Johnny Dean is going to have a special live cast to go over all the information that will be coming out of those emails. Shout out to Eleanor Tourette. She puts a quote from Tim Draper: weak regulators spread fear and strong regulators spread opportunity. The Howey test was nearly 80 years ago and has no relevance to crypto. I think crypto needs to be regulated in a new way from a new group. I think our regulators are acting way out of line, and it's time to rein them in. Gensler is damaging our country, and I cannot agree more. And here is Brad Garlinghouse. He puts out this tweet. It was in response to a question from Jungle Link regarding the Hinman emails. And he writes, wish I could go in depth now, but we've waited this long, 18 plus months. I don't want to overstep. Suffice it to say, Stuart Alderade and I believe they were well worth the wait. And moving on from there, shout out to Cyprus. He put this thing out where there's 8,600 banks directly or indirectly with Finastra. Who's directly connected to Finastra? You guessed it, Ripple. Let me play this video.
Let me blow your mind real fast and show you all that these banking institutions, these major payment providers, will have access to XRP if they choose to utilize it through RippleNet. Now, it's not guaranteed that they do choose to utilize XRP, but they will have it as an option. Over 8,600 institutions, including 90 of the world's top 100 banks, utilize or are incorporated with Finastra, right? Well, if we come over here to this PDF, we know RippleNet via Fusion Total Messaging allows existing bank systems to route payments efficiently, leveraging instant settlement to transact in seconds instead of days. So think about that. What is Fusion Total Messaging? And let me show you all how connected it is to these major payment providers right here. It says, in addition to Swift, Fusion Total Messaging can provide connectivity to many other market infrastructures, including Ripple. In each case, Fusion Total Messaging provides technical connectivity to these schemes. What schemes is it talking about? You guys decide. We see FedWire, FedNow, the Clearinghouse, UK Chaps, ECB, Target 2. And if you think that this isn't updated information, let's go over here to, again, a February 2023 PDF in collaboration with Finastra, where right down here on page 14, it goes on to say, other options for cross-border payments are being utilized in the market, such as MasterCard, cross-border services, Visa Direct, and Ripple. Again, this is from my what? February 2023, updated in collaboration with Finastra documentation right here telling you all that cross-border payments are being utilized in the market, such as Ripple.
That is massive, massive news where you have Ripple directly or indirectly with 8,600 banks. That is just massive. And just as a reminder, if the Hinman emails come out, post this video, I will most likely put out another video and put out whatever information I'm able to get. But okay, fam, that's going to do it for today's video. If you found this video to be helpful, would you please smash the like and subscribe? I would really appreciate it, and it doesn't cost you anything. Thank you much in advance. And in the words of Snoop Dogg, keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Peace out, fam.